And
I mean, from a legal standpoint,
the cop,
it
yeah,
could
yeah.
happen. The cop could have justifiably said, "I was
And he,
threatened,"
yeah, he could have.
and the facts is that this
You're facing
person is
a
is an elite
champion.
fighter who can
Yeah,
harm you, who in the quickest way as possible, and the cop's decision to continue to try to de-escalate the situation, really, I'm not gonna say it helped him. It really helped Dustin Poirier because from a
it
legal
helped both of them.
standpoint, if he didn't know who he was, this guy could have ended up in the hospital or mortally wounded, but definitely still arrested. So,
Yeah,
and back to what you say, because he pretty much said, "Oh, it's Dustin Poirier." Like he knew who he was talking to, so maybe a part of him felt like he could have just kind of like calmed the guy down. But to circle back to what you were saying, Drew, you can't back up. If I firmly believe if that officer uh, didn't back up, he will have no choice but to move forward and maybe tase the guy or something like that. If he ain't got tased, he got pepper spray. He would have been forced to do something that he probably didn't want to do. So that's my perception from him, just like backing away, or not backing away, but stepping backwards.
no,
Because
my man took a travel.
yeah,
He moonwalked back,
but I'm just
bro.
saying,
No
like,
question,
because
bro.
he's coming across somebody who knows how to engage in close combat. So it's more
Yeah,
like I gotta like not go against the ropes, but I gotta
I'm not. I'm not.
find my
Again,
footing just in case
I'm
because
not
he's
blaming. I'm
coming
not blaming
towards me.
him for. I'm not like accusing him. Like I'm not blaming him or anything like that for backing up. That's the decision he made, and again, it worked out. Right, it worked out for everybody. No one was hurt. It ended peacefully. Right now, like I said, who knows if he wouldn't have backed up? Justin might have like, oh what, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And then it could have got ugly, or maybe Dustin was like, you know what, this shit ain't worth it. But yeah, you just never know. But as like if you're law enforcement and you come into that type of situation, I mean, you gotta have some type of like, no man, like this is it. I'm not saying to match his energy, right? Like if I was in the cop's position, like I told you, my how I say, because I don't want to be a what was it a part-time QB, you know what I mean? What they call it, but the best way I would have dealt with that was again not back up, but also be real calm with it and not match his energy, right? Like yo, Justin, chill. Like let's not even go there. I'm not trying to fight you. Off the rip, just say that because I'm not trying to get my ass knocked out by Dustin fucking Poirier on his afternoon shift. You know what I mean? Like yo, I'm not trying to fight you, but relax. All right, let's chop it up real quick, bro. Let's talk something because I'm just trying to bang out with you. But if you do come to me, like I'm gonna have to use this, and I don't want to use it. You know what I mean? I'm a fan.
So
So,
somebody
so
quoted Spider-Man. Hold on, son. I gotta say this. Somebody quoted Spider-Man in the comments when he's like, "I don't want to fight you, Flash. I wouldn't want to fight me either. I don't want to fight you, Dustin. I wouldn't want to fight me either."
all right, I got a bit of
That's
comment
true
real
though,
quick.
bro.
No,
Yeah.
I was
No.
just
Like,
wanting to say like it was obvious. Obviously we know the security guy, the cop guy. He backed up because it's Dustin Poirier, right? If that's not Dustin Poirier on the other side of that, right? And that's just some random intoxicated dude. Does this situation end differently?
yes,
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah. He would
I
have at
think
least
so
tased the
too.
guy.
I think so
Yeah.
too. I think no questions
I
asked, that dude would have been tased quick.
I think it has more to do with just him knowing of Dustin Poirier.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm going against some like random ass like again drunk dude, I'm like nah, like we're gonna figure something out real quick. You know what I mean? But now like let's see, I fucking see Rodman, right? And I'm like, yo, that's Rodman, bro. Like, yo, Rodman, come on, man, relax, like chill. You know what I mean? He's no UFC champion, but Rodman is 6'7", right? Something like that. Like he freaking towers over me. So I'm like, bro, like just relax, all right? Just calm down. Come on, you Rodman, dude. I'm a fan. Known you one forever. You know, so that's what I mean. So I definitely think that's a major reason why it didn't escalate. Not because he knew how to fight or anything. No, I think because the guy was a fan. He knew who he was. He had knowledge of him. So that's why I think it would have ended differently.